Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 5 of Gaming Alone Together. Today, we are playing Half-Life 2, episode 2. It's the follow-up, of course, to, you guessed it, Half-Life 2, episode 1, the episodic series released by Valve. This one was released in 2006, I believe, and I'm sorry, this was released in 2007. Episode 1 was in 2006. Following Half-Life 2, which was back in 2004. Of course, starring the now infamous and silent Gordon Freeman. And we're going to talk about a bunch of bullshit. I'm Devin. If y'all want to introduce yourselves, go ahead. The other two folks that exist here.
Hey, I'm Jolene, also existing.
I'm Ben.
And whether or not he exists is up for debate. But if he does not, then we are all experiencing this hallucination together. And that's the recording going on.
Really weird.
All right, so without further ado, let's get into this. Shall we insert our point, or go into a red letter, or go to route canal, or do you think that's canal?
Oh, well.
Or do you think it's K-anal?
For some reason, I think I fell off during that mission. Off the game.
Well, let's just insert our points and see how that goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember this game with fondness. I'm never really big into
rise and shine
on the rails shooters, Freeman. But this one's an exception.
Shine.
Oh yeah,
Not that I wish to imply you have been sleeping on the job.
That face still looks pretty good.
Deserving of rest.
Yeah, actually.
And all the effort in
the
world
definitely stood the test of time.
Gone to waste until, well,
it's a little bit less
just say your
expressive. Like it's got that stiffness of an older game, but it has aged pretty well.
Yeah, it's not like Fallout 3. If y'all replayed that recently without an upgrade mod with third graphics,
all the difference in the world. So wake up, Mr. Freeman.
This guy kind of looks like a young Grand Moff Tarkin.
Man, I need a recording of this guy for my alarm clock. Wake up, Mr. Blank. That should be good. All right, this is I believe, kind of a recreation of back in Half-Life 2, or just Half-Life rather. You know, when he's riding the monorail, the opening scene. If y'all familiar with that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Man, this guy's going somewhere.
They have matching briefcases.
They do. They look like prisoners, but they have a really nice luggage for.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, it's time for a glamour shot.
Oh my.
So this is, this guy's your boilerplate, seemingly benevolent, but secretly sinister overlord.
Yeah, they always look like Silver Fox guys, like pocket protector, golf playing guys.
Middle-aged Sean Connery going on.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm trying to make this clock appear. Jesus Christ, stop that.
How vain are you? Stop taking selfies. Jesus.
Yeah, this is actually just my iPhone. This is the iPhone of the future. It floats around you. You can selfies on demand.
You might not be far off, for fuck's sake.
All right, just gonna go through this, not get harassed by the man. You know what? I don't want to be in here anymore. Oh, looks like. Oh wait, I can leave. Hey, this is fine. This is a benevolent dictatorship. All right, thank you, sir. Thank you for protecting and serving. I'll get back on the train now.
Is that woman a prisoner, or what was going on with her? She was looking at you very confused.
I think she just hasn't figured out the rotating door. It's like, lady, you can just check it out. You like this, and you go like this.
She's like, what kind of witchcraft is this?
She's like, oh, my hands are too chunky to manipulate anything.
She is sporting a pair of man hands, I will say.
Alrighty then. Okay, onward. Yeah, you talked about that guy looking like a silver fox. And I think like I heard something that was not a gay archetype, but something I think should be a gay archetype, which was a belt. Oops, that's not what I want. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. And because to me that sounds like a perfect term for like a dominant older man, you know, like a daddy figure.
Oh,
Call,
someone with
call
a
him a
belt.
belt.
Like they'll whip you with a belt.
Yeah, kind of like, you know, you've got your bears and your twinks and your otters, and your not your subs, your bottoms and your tops and all the other. I mean, you guys know all these things too, right? I'm just not like whoops, here I am again.
Uh,
A
yeah.
straight man with a weirdly expansive knowledge of gay archetypes.
Well, you are that, but full disclosure, I'm like afraid to use any of those terms ever anymore because they fall out of favor so quickly. I'd seen a TikTok the other day that was like, here's why you shouldn't talk about tops and bottoms because there's like a negative connotation with being a bottom, you're a bitch or whatever. And I was like, well, okay, I'm only going to talk about this stuff with Ben and Devin, and that's it.
And the rest of the internet.
Yeah, I'm not talking to anybody else. But yeah, a belt, I just think of, oh, they're going to keep your pants on, which is not really what you want in gay sex or any sex, really.
What kind of sex is this?
Pants on sex. Gonna be a lot of dry humping.
Oh man, well, it's gonna be wet in your pants after a little bit. Dry for one of us.
That's why you don't date a belt.
Or, well, I hear that. I think the literal belt.
I'm thinking of a literal belt. Oh,
Yeah.
like don't. Oh, you say don't date a literal belt. I got you.
Yeah, I guess this is the slowest I can move, huh? There's no walk button, eh?
You think you're going too fast?
Just for a cinema. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's right there. Alt. No. Oh, I see.
Well, that guy just jerked off an invisible ghost. I'm very confused about what he was doing.
Let's try that. Because I would like to walk through this as if I'm playing a movie, you know? But that's not happening. Whatever. Wouldn't that be ridiculous if that's the only speed?
W.
If that's the only speed you could really move, like you're following someone down a hall, instead of walking behind them, you just wait until they get 20 feet in front of you and just sprint as hard as you fucking can until you're right behind them, then just come to a dead stop and just repeat that.
I get very tickled. Oh my.
Oh yay. He's my bud.
Leia. Oh no.
I can see the resemblance.
Oof. That's an unfortunate hairstyle, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all metallic and it's got
hey, there's another belt.
I think he's probably more of a like a submissive older man.
Oh, totally. I did not see him clearly. Definitely what you said.
We can call him like I don't know, for some reason the word towel comes to mind. He's a towel.
He's a towel.
Oh.
So this is interesting. I think what's being broadcast to you is just like the left side of my screen. Because right now I can see both sides of this control panel. Oh yeah, that's how we do it.
Wow, that's a lot more visual real estate. You were holding out on us.
Yeah.
I know, right? Yeah, this that whole thing came from a Let's Drown Out episode I was watching, when there was a fellow, like someone said that, let's see, I think it was Yahtzee. He was like, yeah, he looks like a belt. And then Yahtzee and Gabe are the dudes who do it. And Gabe was like an older gay man, and Yahtzee's like, what are you talking about? It's like, no, like an actual belt. He looks like a strip of leather. He was talking about an older celebrity.
Oh,
did he looks
just
like
grenade us? What's happening?
No, he's establishing his dominance.
Oh,
he just
hit him right in the eye.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll bend over and move backwards towards him with my butt in the air to show my submission.
What did he throw at you? A koozie?
Yeah. Oh, thanks for this can, bud.
Oh,
I got this can. I love you. I'll rub it on your face. Ah!
whoa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Won't rub it on your face. That was just a gesture of submission, obviously, sir. That's
Oh.
how.
He doesn't like anything you're doing. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Guess we won him over.
We'll just follow Daddy's sweet voice. Let's see here. It actually became nope. I guess I was waiting in line for a while. I'm sure this will pan out for us. I met these two dudes who actually become pretty not I don't know, it's a little early to call them friends, but they're acquaintances. Yeah, you know, like we rub wieners sometimes, but not all the time.
Not romantically, just like
Tummy sticks.
Yeah. We do belly rubs. They give me back massages with their chest hair.
oh man.
And if anal penetration happens, it just, you know, it's a byproduct of the massage. It's not.
And that male bonding is
not
people
planned.
stop too short.
I know, right? But yeah, there's some there are a couple guys. One works at a bar near here, and the other one's his boyfriend. And the bartender was just like, "Hey, how you doing?" I was like, "Oh, I'm doing well." And he was like real welcoming and just was like, you know, whenever you go into a bar, like, you know, I think you very rarely get welcomed. You know, if you're just a stranger who walks in there, usually it's all business. But these guys are pretty cool, and so we were supposed to all go to brunch today with one of their friends, who is a lady, but one of them I think got lacerated. Apparently, I just got a text being like brunch is
That's
canceled.
an interesting way to put it.
Well,
Yeah,
they said,
Very technical term.
yeah, I got a text at like 3 a.m. that said, yeah, brunch
Wow.
is definitely canceled. We're in the ER right now for a laceration. Oh, someone's giving me a ringy dingy.
Oh,
And you guys carry it for a minute, okay? We'll
Okay.
continue waiting this line.
Didn't tell you that part.
yeah.
Laceration was one of the injuries.
What is this? I guess this is not the line I'm supposed to be in. Maybe I can wait till she gets a thing and then I'll take her thing.
Oh, you better.
Yeah, that was
Her posture sucks.
Yeah. Can you push her out of the way?
Yeah, fix it. That's a quest.
I'm just gonna back up and run into her as hard as I can. Ah.
Wow.
So Little Big Planet has its problems, but it's nice in the way that whenever you actually run full tilt into a wall, it treats it like you actually as what would happen if you actually did. You take damage. Like,
Bounce. Yeah.
although I think they patched that out. That's like the only thing I remember about that whole game. Whatever. Well, this line is bullshit. I'm out of here. But yeah, long story short, brunch is canceled because they're in the ER till like 6 a.m.
Good lord.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I forgot. They're suppressing reproduction, which I think means you can have as much sex as you want. You just won't impregnate anybody. It's gonna go right in here. Oh, I guess I'm not. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of a nice place. Ooh, that definitely looks like a mysterious obelisk of authority.
Damn. Is anyone saying anything important or no?
I mean, I put the subtitles on. We probably don't need to know it. Probably just about.
Well, yeah, I just didn't know if it was like chatter or if it was anything.
Oh, it's probably plot critical stuff. But you know, fuck it. We're not here to play a game. We're here to just blather on. Have you all played any games like this in recent memory?
You mean a first-person shooter?
Yeah, or
with
one.
this sort of cinematic narrative element where you're walking the environment sort of, and the characters are telling the story as you walk around it.
Yeah, that one. Oh, I think someone's getting
I feel like a
violated in
lot of
there.
games have been inspired by this style of storytelling. Maybe even Half-Life 1 more so, because that seems to be the one that people talk about. You know, they point to as being one of the first games to really do that well.
Yeah, I mean, this feels like I don't know if you guys ever played Dreamfall or the Longest Journey series. It's like this. It's Outer Worlds is built very much like this.
Okay. Yeah, I've heard of it. Is that a recommend from Jolene? Dreamfall?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's very slow. It's way more oh Jesus. Did we get hurt? No. Okay.
No.
Uh,
No. Yeah.
It's way more like playing a story. There's no God, the combat is so stupid. Just like punch and smack people and try not to die.
Yeah,
Ah.
Um,
yeah.
but no, it was an interesting play. I like they switch stories. There are about 3 or 4 different characters that you kind of toggle through their progression in the game. So you sort of have to learn their different abilities and stuff. So
I will save you, Citizen. Ah.
you selfied yourself to death. Oh God.
Yeah, I selfied too
You
hard.
keep harassing this guy. You run away from him. This poor guy. He just wants to finish up his work so he can go home to his family.
I know. He has the
We
dread.
also beats in hog ties.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just the way that the species communicates with each other. It could just be a big misunderstanding where, like, in their culture, hog tying and intimidating and brutalizing each other is actually a sign of respect. Ah!
You're good.
That's a sign of respect.
Yeah. Did it right.
That's just how we say hey. Ah, that fool. He couldn't even find me in this building. That's why he's just a private. I mean, maybe these guys have more like military police titles. What do y'all think?
That they have
Certainly
police
seem like
titles.
fascists.
Yeah.
Well, because I'm just would you call that guy a private or what's an officer? I guess that's the.
Yeah.
Hey guys, what are you doing?
Oh, Lord.
I'm Gordon. Ow!
What the hell? This looks like Leon the Professional's apartment.
Leon the Professional? Who's this?
Leah. Do you know the movie The Professional? Kind of looks like the apartment he was in.
Don't think I ever saw it actually.
Hi, there's our silver fox again. Oh yeah, get it.
Fuck your TV. Fuck your crate.
Those people kind of look. They're like, well, we're no more bewildered than we were before. This awful. Oh God.
That's actually not. That actually didn't. I wasn't really doing that. I was just holding it there, and the cinder block just shot out the window on its own. So it does the same thing here. Just gonna give you a new hat. Nope. See, it did that on its own as well. I do like how it shatters the window. That's cool. All right, I'm just gonna. Yep. See, that was determined by the cinder block, not me. All right. Well, anyway, maybe I should turn it up a little bit, maybe like that. Ah, why you guys
Whoa.
always?
Sound like
It's
an angry
there.
pig.
Guys is always so eager to smack me with their sticks. Oops, that's not how that's supposed to work. Ha!
When is it all going to end?
When will this man stop throwing our TVs out the window?
Those poor people.
I mean, that's gotta be your own. It's gotta be your only escape in this dystopian world. That and sitting down. Well, no more. No more sitting for you fools.
They all have like 1.5 pieces of furniture, and you're like a sideways fridge. Oh God.
Oh, sorry. Here, you guys can keep this. I'll put it right here for you. On you. Nope. The game does not like it when I try to give people hats, which seems like it would be totally. Oh, all right then.
There you go.
That makes sense. Anyway,
That's magic.
oh, you know.
Wait, you're gonna hear it drop on them from up here.
Yeah, you're just gonna touch me in ways I don't like.
So certain.
Story of my life.
I understand when people brandish electrified rods at me, but when someone just kind of whispers at me to come in, it's like, it might be good, it might be bad, but it might be really bad. Like, I'm pretty sure I know what's gonna happen if a guy comes at me with an electrified rod. Oh, hey guys, how's it going? I'm Gordon. Ah! You don't care that I'm Gordon.
Oh my
Maybe they do
God.
care. You're on a block away. Oh, nope, no time for that.
What is happening plot wise here? You're just going into random apartments and getting electric club.
Yeah, this is I will head for the roof. Thank you, expendable person. Now I better go see if that guy's okay. Are you okay? I'm Garden. There you go. Let me provide some support here. Huh. Huh. Are we like 6 feet tall, or is this guy really small? Is this a child? Really? Is this Gary Oldman? Look how big we look.
Well, yeah, this
Like
is
a
an odd. I think this is just a person that lacks stature.
Okay. But look at even in relation to the door. The door is like
Yeah.
3 times as tall as he is.
Hey, well, you know what? He's holding his own.
Yeah, we shouldn't do that in public.
Did you
We'll
say
get
Gary
arrested.
Oldman?
Yeah.
You meant Gary Coleman.
Oh, whoops. Right. Gary Coleman.
Oh, good catch, Ben. I was just
I
like,
was thinking, what?
yeah, I was just like, I guess Devin. It makes sense in Devin's head. Sure, Gary.
What? Ah! Who is
What
that
the
guy?
hell
Paul
is-
Rubin?
I mean, who's chasing us? Richard Simmons?
All right. Where does one go from here? Oh,
my God.
follow the janky cans. Get out of here, can. All right.
Man, this neighborhood, what the hell?
Yeah, all these insurgents in it. Try to be a good dystopian authoritative regime and just keep getting dissidents no matter how many you kill. This area used to be nice. Ah! Ah! All right, back up here then. Oh,
Oh,
oh
yeah.
no!
Wow.
No, you don't.
Oh yay!
Oh,
You're saved.
you're in the Sarlacc pit or something. What the hell was that?
I think we're in heaven. This is God.
Dr. Freeman, I presume.
Oh,
Nice.
Hey, God.
I'd better hurry. The Combine can be slow to wake, but once they're up, you don't want to get in their way.
you've got
God.
great eyebrows, God.
God's shorter than I thought they'd be.
Dr. Kleiner said you'd be coming this way.
Yeah, everyone's short.
Don't think
Yeah.
it occurred to me that you might not have a map.
Maybe we're just like 7 feet tall and I never noticed it.
I think so. I think we're like deformed.
I'm Alex Vance.
Hey, Alex.
My father worked with you back in Black Mesa. I'm sure you don't remember.
Because you're so goddamn old.
Hey, Alex, I'm Gordon.
Why wouldn't we remember?
That was a weird way for her to exit the elevator, but okay.
Remember him from
Hmm.
Black Mesa? Your old administrator. Don't get my dad started on Dr. Breen.
Oh man, Neil Breen got a doctorate now?
Through here.
Are you guys familiar with Neil Breen stuff?
Neil
No.
Green.
Oh man. Oh god, if you guys have not experienced anything from Neil Breen,
Funny
you are
showing up
missing a
on this
big
day
part of life.
No, I haven't.
I'll
Neil
introduce you all after this. It's
Okay.
it's a
We've been helping people escape
so
the city on
imagine
foot.
oh fuck.
This road to my father's lab.
What help me out here. Oh hi Mark, what's new? Who's that guy?
On the verge of having a better way.
Wait, what?
The Room, Tommy Wiseau. It's like
Oh.
as if Tommy Wiseau funded not just one movie, just like if Tommy Wiseau only had like
Nice to
a few
finally-
$1,000s to work on each movie he did, and he made like 10-ish of them, and he just had, and instead of being from somewhere like in Middle Eastern Europe, he was just a very confused old Arizonan or Nevadan man who wore nothing but denim.
Oh, so he's
And-
not. Are you saying Neil Green?
Oh no, Breen, Breen.
Around outside.
But you can look up Double
Mutton
Down.
Guy. Oh God. Oh God.
Oh yeah, and he's
Oh,
definitely not in on the joke. Like he takes all this stuff rather seriously. Like I mean, not his movies are
Put a break from doctor.
a lot of fun, but I don't think in the way that he intends them or believes them to be.
Okay?
oh.
I'm just gonna lurk up here. I think this is normal. This is how people converse, right?
Sure. Not at all creepy.
Don't worry, he's coming with me.
Yeah, but I'm eager for y'all to experience his works of Breenius.
Oh God, I can't believe he hasn't crossed my radar. Actually, this is. I mean, Devin, this looks very, very atrocious.
Oh, I mean, I would make time, get Daniels, and sit down and just watch one. Like, just watch from start to finish. Probably have some alcohol in hand. It helps. and, or just have a little watch party. They're well worth it. You're welcome, Neil Breen, for all the one people who watch this. Here's some free publicity for you.
Fateful findings. Oh no.
Oh, looks like that guy's getting head crabbed.
Uh,
I love this. I love the fact that this scientist has just a defanged head crab that just like humps people's heads. That's like, let's see, that's like having like one of those little catfish that swim up your urethra and then just removing its spines. So whenever it swims up your urethra, you just kind of pee it out and you're like, oh, Giorgio,
oh.
you adorable scamp, trying to swim up my urethra again.
Giorgio sounds like an awfully fancy name for a urethra swimmer.
I'm Giorgio.
Yeah.
Open your urethra for me.
Hello. Please open urethra for Giorgio.
This little fish with like a fancy mustache.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember where those little dudes are from. I think they're in South America, but maybe Africa too. I think it's South America. They're a type of catfish, I believe.
Yeah, you're thinking about the ones in the Amazon, I think. Everything that's gonna bite your wiener in the water is in the Amazon.
All right, I'm getting my suit on. Sorry, guys, I was looking for the head crab.
That's okay.
Oh, I was apologizing to the people in the game,
Oh,
but also you guys, because
you should apologize to us.
I mean, apologize for your behavior in this atrocity. Ooh, look.
I've made a few modifications, but I'll just acquaint you with the essentials.
Oh,
Now let's see.
Now you can get your cacti delivered to you. You have to go down to Lowe's.
Hazardous environments.
As long as Lowe's is 3 feet away from your house.
Oh dear.
Doc, we don't have time for this.
I love the idea of just useless inventions or superpowers, such as being able to fly, but you can only fly like
I've modified your
as long as there's a floor underneath you, and as long as it's solid, and you can only fly about an inch off the ground and move about half a mile an hour.
On the road.
Yeah.
So really the only use for it is to increase your height by about half a foot, or however many inches I said. I think it's an inch.
Well, you're not height challenged. Maybe some people who are would appreciate that.
You coming?
Be like, 1 extra foot would change their lives.
yeah.
You could reach more. They're just under the threshold of being able to reach a lot of things.
That is true. Although I guess you could just wear shoes for that, eh?
That's true.
And maybe, I mean, I imagine it being very slippery because you've got no friction. So I imagine like whenever you kind of walk somewhere, you kind of scoot a little bit more, sort of like
Right.
like Luigi in Mario Brothers 2. You know how like squidgy he was?
I Yeah, I know exactly because we spent way too much time in Mario too, and but Luigi could also fly-ish or hover because his legs were always going so fast. He's the one that did that. There are pros and cons to choosing Luigi.
Yeah.
A
I
lot
guess
of
his.
important
Go ahead.
because of his scourgy.
Yeah, I guess his deal is he could just jump really high,
Mm.
He
whereas
still plays that way in the modern Mario games. Just played
Oh,
3D
fun.
World, the Switch remake, and it's the same thing. Luigi jumps farther, slides a little bit when he runs, and he's faster.
Do you guys know a bit about the history of Mario Brothers 2? Like its inception?
I do. I don't know why I do, but I think I fell down a rabbit hole a long time ago because it just bugged me. Not bugged me. It just kind of stuck with me. Why is this game so fucking different than any of the other Mario games? And then you're like, oh, because they stretched the skin over a completely non-Mario game.
Yeah.
That was also kind of one of the appeals of it. They're so weird.
Very good. Final sequence.
That's fun. Yeah, I believe the original game was called Doki Doki Panic.
That's what I was like. I know it was something very Japanese sounding.
Yeah, and Doki Doki being the is it onomatopoeia thing that sounds like it?
Yeah.
Is phonetically, yeah. It's onomatopoeia for heartbeat, apparently.
Wow.
Doki
So
Doki
heartbeat,
Doki Doki.
heartbeat panic.
Yeah. Well, it's
Funny.
more like,
Thanks.
I guess in English it might be like bethump, bethump,
Almost
or lub dump,
Bethump
lub
panic.
dub.
Well, I can't take all the credit. Dr. Freeman proved an able.
It's funny how different languages come up with different sounds for the same thing, you know?
Yeah.
Good job, Gordon. Throwing that
Yeah, the
Let's
dog
see.
sound, like roof roof in Japan is wan wan.
Really?
Yeah.
Are there are dogs always chasing Hispanic dudes down there? Ew.
Yeah.
It's not bad. I appreciate it.
Be here all night. Well, actually, just for the next hour or so, but
2, 1. Barney, if you'll be so kind.
all right. You always know when a blue pulsating beam is going from one receptacle into another that science is happening.
Oh yeah. It looks like the Technodrome a little bit.
What is it? It's your head.
Lamar, that lovable scamp. Oh
he got
no,
the head
Lamar!
Oh!
crab. Famous.
Hey guys.
Holy shit!
Man, Gordon's having flashbacks to his college days right about now.
Yeah.
It's like,
Hey, the belt!
hey, it's our daddy.
Get him! Keep those pants up.
He always helped me keep my pants up. Yeah, so Crystal and her friends came up with the idea that pants are really just a mask for your butthole because they I don't like this, because they like a mask keeps you from getting your potential germs over people. Your pants keep you from getting your farts on people. I didn't entirely agree with it, but it's an interesting,
Oh, because they're comparing it to the pandemic.
yeah,
I gotcha.
like maybe like
Everything's
a.
about COVID now.
Yeah.
Now,
Everything's
now
Well-
we're saying pants are about COVID.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see it. I
They're
made the
about
point
keeping
that
your ass warm or safe from rough surfaces.
Well, I think the point they were making was that a lot of people are all up in arms about the government making them wear masks because it infringes on their rights. But they don't complain that they are more or less forced to wear pants. And that has mostly nothing to do with, medical reasons.
Right.
But you still have to wear pants or you get arrested.
It's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, I know. I had this argument with my brother Dacus recently because he's talking about free speech and you can wear a flag and you should be able to do whatever you want. And I was like, all right, well, by that logic, everyone should be able to have their dicks out in public and no one can say anything. And it was really, I just said it jokingly, but it really put a wrench in the algorithm in his brain. He's like, oh wait, what? If I do believe in, because he's like, I'm a free speech absolutist, and then he was like, but I
Yeah.
don't think Dick should be out. Oh God, how do I reconcile this?
In Eli's lab. It's a dangerous route, but there's a whole network of refugees, and they'll help you if they can.
Devin,
Come with
inappropriate.
me, but I gotta look after Dr. Klein.
I'm just free yourself, little buddy. Don't let the man tell you have to hide.
This back in Black Mesa.
Got a crowbar.
Luck
Just
out
hits
there,
me
buddy.
right in the face.
Gonna need it.
Yeah.
Pass out and the game's over. Huh, 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 huh. He's so violent with this thing. And like the speed at which he jabs, just bing, bong, bong, bing, bing, bing. Crowbar master. Fuck you, Bucks.
Yeah, this game really elevated the crowbar as a
Fuck you,
proper
thing.
weapon.
Oh, missed. Fuck you, pallet. Fuck you, Bucks. Oh, get out of here. Yeah, that's right. That's what you get. Phone. Oh, wait. Man, I imagine that. Oh, so that's what that sound was.
Damn. Well,
I watched a video of a woman getting hit by a train and it was going like maybe
wow.
30 miles an hour, and she just like fell apart. Like not emotionally. I'm maybe emotionally too, but you couldn't really tell because all of her emotion, the things you'd use to show emotion, like your face and all that stuff, was
I think I know where you're
in
going
many
with
pieces. Let me fully
Just spell it
explain
out.
why she wasn't able to emote then.
Couldn't see her smile because she didn't have a face.
I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but it is quite difficult to smile without a face.
Without a face, yeah.
Oh, serpentine, serpentine. Huh. Man, a face is pretty important, come to think of it.
It is. Most humans, yeah.
All right, you'll not get me this time, train. Watch this. I'm gonna be all cool. Cool. See how cool that was? Nah, whatever. It went better in my mind. I thought I'd be able to like dodge out of the way just in time, but I don't think that's something I can do. So I'm just keep running. Ha! There's no board that can hold me as long as it is thin and wooden. Oh, I got a flashlight. Now I gotta figure out what mouse 4 is on my setup here. I know this is one. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Huh?
Did you get a new mouse, by the way?
I did.
Good.
Yes, this one actually functions. You know, I don't think there is mouse 4, so let me just redo that. Carry me, guys.
You went from having
There we go.
pretty bad setup to within like a span of a week getting a really nice computer.
Yeah, it's quite a change.
Yeah.
I feel like I've been slurping down burgers and now I'm eating prime rib. I'll help you. Haha! I have crowbar.
Go,
it's
Gordon.
the good thing that these guys don't have crowbars. Like, I think crowbars are just really powerful in this world.
I'll be looking for you now.
It seems that way.
I'll put that as misery,
man.
ma'am. There you go. You're welcome. On a day's work for bicycle repairman. I mean, Gordon Freeman. See who gets that reference.
What?
I guess nobody. I'll hit you with this thing in your face.
Nice. Blood splatters look good.
Yeah.
Oh man, this guy was a dial-up modem.
Well. Oh.
Go back to the 90s.
Oh. He's quite jiggly for a dead guy.
Oh man. That's an undignified position to die in. Oh, what do you think this is? Are these like his little snacks he had for the day? Oops.
I can't tell. It looks like a glowy green thing. Oh, I see. Like cigarettes,
What the hell
maybe.
is
I just want someone to come in, just seeing Gordon like with his eye pressed right up against this little object this guy's got
What the
on
hell
him.
is that this guy had on him? It's the key to everything.
Might be. Ah, you fool! I have the power of pistol. This isn't working. Yep. 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 Oh, yeah, keep calm, bud. Slinky, slinky. Aw, whatever. Who needs to zoom? Not me. 360 no scope. That's right, I can push you around because I got hands, barrel. You know that. You're just a stupid barrel. I'm a man with hands. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. You know, I'm gonna hump your wife. Nothing you can do about it.
That barrel's wife.
Oh,
that
I'm gonna
is
shoot her in the
wife.
face. Then she can. Oh, she can do something about that apparently.
She will, yeah. Don't fuck with an explosive barrel.
Yeah.
Don't fuck an explosive barrel.
Definitely.
That's even more important to remember.
That's the lesson for today, kids. Don't fuck
Yeah.
an explosive barrel. The more you know.
It's red, it explodes.
Yeah.
Video games have taught me.
Oh, hey, this looks healthful.
Oh my. What's it doing? Oh. Oh.
Give me the happy feels.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, be careful, guys. Those guys will explode. Oh wait, these aren't barrels. These are people. We can push them around all we want. Excuse me.
They'll be looking for you now. You better run. There's nothing else you can do here.
These buildings
Oh.
and the way we're going around, this is very Silent Hill-ish to me.
You think so?
Yeah.
I feel a lot less disoriented.
Than in Silent Hill.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that game was just like you couldn't even really tell like what was real all the time, you know?
Mm.
All right, train. Last time I fled from you, but this time I will also flee from you. Yeah, I don't think that. Oh, aha! Oh, this is what I'm supposed to do, isn't it? Oh, that worked. I did that intentionally, of course. There we go. Can't mess with Mrs. Barrel. Alrighty. More feel goods. Always nice.
Whoa. Did that thing just explode beside you for no reason?
Yeah, I think it's like maybe it's got the action movie logic going on. Of course.
AML.
Alright. Oh, here we go. Huh, huh. Oh, whatever. Yeah, one of the things I do like about this game is that it's generally never a dull moment. You're always going somewhere.
I have noticed that so far. There's not really like a shit ton of down.
Yeah, you just go. 1 minute you're being humped by an impotent head crab, the next you're running from soldiers. Oh, yep, case in point. Ah!
Oh god.
They're using advanced tools.
This is for fucking the last explosive barrels. and shit.
Wow.
Oh,
Nice. Yeah.
Just when in doubt, shoot the barrels.
yeah.
Oh.
Man, oh man.
Action packed. Come on, guy. I swear there's no barrel. Wow, that's gotta be some sort of record for pistol firing.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it makes sense. I think like a lot of things are, super exaggerated for these kinds of games. Like I think someone actually calculated like how fast you ran in Doom. It was not human. It was like maybe like 30 miles an hour or something.
Yeah. Right.
for sure.
Oh, my guy's all shooting me. I know this is just your culture's way of saying you respect me, but it also really hurts, guys. Go. Oh. Can't go in here. Alright. Well, I'll just have to shoot these guys right in their dang ol' eyeballs. Oh, that worked.
Oh, that helped.
Man, these guys are not really familiar with their own... Oh, mass transit. I guess this is okay. I don't see me getting hurt by this. Whenever I see liquid in a video game, I'm immediately suspicious. Probably because of my early training that taught me that all liquid was instantly lethal back in the
Yeah.
Nintendo days.
It
That's a good
still
point.
just feels like death.
Yep.
I still just so typical of someone that grew up in the 90s, like come to water, and I still sometimes be like, do we caulk the wagon and float it across? We're gonna ford this bit. What are we doing?
I don't think I've ever beaten that game, but I've seen playthroughs of it where people just go through it like it's nothing, and I don't know how they do it.
Yeah. I mean, it taught me what diphtheria is. I didn't know what
Yeah.
diphtheria was before that.
Dysentery. Oh my
Dysentery
god.
is a big one.
Yeah, a girl that I used to date back in New Orleans, she said she got dysentery on a plane once, and she said it was like frightening how much was coming out of her, and just
Oh,
like, because you slough off your intestinal lining, it's not just diarrhea.
God.
There's that. And then another girl that actually, I saw in a non-romantic capacity the other day, was telling me about how she had teeth and hair removed from her ovaries that were growing on them.
Oh yeah. I've heard of that.
Really? How does that happen?
So it can be part of an unabsorbed or an absorbed twin, I think, from what I understand. But these, like, they take the forms of these cysts that have rudimentary stuff like that.
Wow.
So pretty fascinating, really. Have y'all ever seen the movie Basket Case?
No.
This is like a really corny old movie from I think the late 80s, maybe 70s. I'm not sure. I've only ever seen parts of it, honestly, but it's basically a tumor with a face and two arms. That is part of a guy's supposed twin. And he carries it around in his in a basket, hence the name. Aw, poor little bird. Well, this is my new god. Must feed the god. Offer you this skull, barnacle god. Aw, my offer was rejected. I must now go make penance.
I have memories of playing this game. It's been a long time in this area.
It doesn't bode well.
Well, it's like sometimes just certain sequences of video games will stick out in my memory.
Yeah.
Yeah, I find myself getting fed up much more quickly with games these days.
Yeah. I have the same issue.
Nice.
Yeah. Can you get up here? Nope, sure can't.
Like, patience used to be much easier to come by when you didn't have all the pressure, like, along the whole life. The novelty of games kind of kept you in it, even with quirks and shit.
Yeah, I entirely agree. Ooh, there it is.
Hey, you did it!
But I still can't use the gun while I'm doing it.
Oh.
Guy just trying to take my picture. Yeah, you gotta have one of these. You gotta have a turret scene. in these
All
games.
Oh,
I think you actually get arrested if you're a developer and you make a game like this and it's not in there.
Doesn't have a turret, yeah.
Yeah, you have some sort of fine probably. Where are these magical rockets coming from?
Yep.
Oh, oh, they're coming from a place I can't. Ugh. I cannot see. Oh, there's a ladder over there. I should not have jumped down here. Hey, that worked. Or maybe oh wait, I climbed up from there. Right. So now where does one go? Nope. I want to get out of this area. Alright, let's try to come back this way. That's where it came. What do y'all think?
about,
Where do I go from here?
oh man.
Because I'm just backtracking at this point.
Yeah, oh,
let's
here's
see.
the, is that the same? All the blood smears start looking the same. I'm trying to find some.
Some kind of looks like a dragon.
Or anything? The
Oh
debris?
yeah.
Do you guys see that little dragon there?
Yeah.
I see it. As soon as you said it, I see it now.
And you originally came to, and you went right, correct?
Yeah, that's where I went up here and then went. Well, I went through here and then that takes you up there. Yeah, I wonder
But
if
you have
like.
to climb up
Go ahead.
somehow. What about to the left? All that stuff on the left, can you climb it?
Yeah, that seems to make sense. I'll bet. I wonder if blood-stained gazing is kind of the dystopian version of cloud gazing.
Oh, I was thinking like Rorschach test. Well, look at the blood stain. What do you see? Can you? You're not looting anything in this game, right? You're not looting bodies.
Correct. I can run over stuff like that though. Like I just got a little health pack. I'm gonna take Mrs. Barrel with me. I'll treat her with respect this time. Oh wait, I can't. I gotta go up this ladder. Oh, sorry, Mrs. Barrel. I have to dump you. Like all the other ladies.
Exactly. Just love them and leave them. That's
Mhm.
the way.
Oh, I think I know what to do. Ta-da!
Ah. Good job.
Thank you. That's why they call me old Crowbar McSmasher Puzzle Solver McGee.
Wow, that is terrible.
And I immediately stick my head into the first piece of culvert that goes nowhere. Oh, I see you, you tricky cuss. Just gonna scoot around you. See, this is, I like this because this makes me think of a D&D adventure where you're avoiding environmental puzzles or environmental traps, you know? I feel like a lot of, at least the campaigns I've been a part of, that's been such a small part of it, and I feel like that's a part of the quintessential dungeon crawling experience, you know, avoiding the traps and
Yeah.
not necessarily just killing everything.
I'm gonna stay here in case any others come through. Gotta keep the railway alive.
I know you, of course I know you played, Julian, but have you played D&D, Ben? Have we had
Yeah.
this discussion before?
Yeah. Played it.
What version did you play?
Not a whole bunch. I played it sort of later in life. I didn't play it as a kid a lot. I played D&D.
Yeah, same here, in fact. I didn't play it till I was in grad school, actually. Oh, I don't think this is gonna go well for me.
Cool thing about D&D is you can play it remotely. You can play like Zoom D&D.
Yeah, a bunch of people doing that through Discord and Roll20. There are a bunch of ways to do it digitally.
I've never done that. I've never done the virtual thing.
I did it once. I could give it another try, but it's difficult mainly just because talking over each other in Zoom is really hard, and if you get you know, everyone's got to be at basically the same chat level, and so it just handicaps it a little bit.
Yeah, it's enough of a pain in the ass when everyone's actually with each other.
Yeah. Yeah. Perfect point.
In my experience, it's hard to make progress if you can only play like 2 hours a week or something, because you spend so much time trying to remember what was happening, and then you get into side conversations, and then people take forever to make choices, and you end up getting nowhere.
Yeah, and you try to get people to kind of, re-roll their shit or just
Yeah.
have at least digitally you can have a sheet that calculates your rolls for you. And
Exactly.
in theory it speeds things up, but people just can't fucking remember. Oh, I didn't know I needed components for this spell, or what's the cast time? I don't know.
Yeah. It's a big commitment.
It is.
To play a D&D campaign.
So what we're saying is no one's smart enough to play D&D correctly except for us three. Internet. That's what we're saying. Obviously.
I think that was obvious. People are gonna listen to this and be like, "Oh, those guys know what's going on."
What was the joke? This isn't the proper joke, but it's. I think what I'm about to say captures the spirit of it. It's what's the saying? What's similar between most BBC channels and sarcasm? The answer is Americans don't get it.
What?
Apparently we
We get BBC America.
the best BBC, obviously. Anything.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That suffix.
Just the excellence is so much higher because America.
We only get the good British shows, the ones that are worth watching. We don't get all that other crap that they get. We get the Downton Abbey. I guess that was PBS.
Oh yeah, on PBS.
I don't really keep up with British media these days, except for just BBC News, more or less.
They've got some really good shows, I will say. There's a reason that Shameless is based on a British TV show, and that's where Office came from as well. But Broadchurch, if you like any of the kind of cop type murdery shows, that one's really good. Doctor Who is like cheesy but fun to watch.
Is that show still going?
Oh yeah, Doctor Who never stopped. It's a chick now.
Oh,
right.
They finally did a female doctor.
That's right. That took a long time.
Stop holding us back, you guys.
Oh, you got up there, Devin. Good job.
Yeah. Oh
sort
no,
of.
he's
I'm just
not.
at the top of a dirt pile. I did it. I could just live my life up here. I mean, I have to keep moving forward. It's a very
You could own this place. There's no one else around it. You killed everyone. This could just be your new home.
Yeah, I could put a rumpus room in this tire.
How rumpus room?
What's a rumpus room?
Oh, you'll know when you get in there.
I'll say, oh, this is what a rumpus room is.
That's exactly how that's gonna sound. Oh.
Just the sound effect goes, oh, and you say, I understand now. Alrighty, let's use our noodles here.
Yeah, come on now.
Presumably, we want to get to up here.
Yeah.
We have boxes.
Need higher ground.
That seems to be the obvious solution, right? Always stack things when in doubt.
Sure. But that's not going to be enough for your fat ass. No.
So close. I can't see this going wrong. All right, Mrs. Barrel. Sorry for our differences. Man, I must have the strength of like 10 gorillas. Ha! Ha! Have you ever tried to pick up a full barrel of gasoline and just throw it 10 feet in the air?
So many times.
It never goes this well.
No, God.
All right, I think it'll be fine if I put it outside. That's stable. This one too. I don't know if there's a way I can manipulate these. If you know what I mean. That I don't know why that came off sounding so suggestive. I meant like, if I can turn them one way or another so I can get them to not be on their side. Just picking it up. Oh, hey, that worked out. Great job, me. Oop. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, we are so close. All right. Just gotta go one barrel more. Oh no!
Oh wow.
Ah!
Good lord.
Well, oh, here's some boxes. That would be much easier. Too bad my other
Oh,
box
yeah.
is gone now.
You climb those?
Hmm. I feel as though if a game developer were watching me, it would be like watching, like a DM watching their party, just
Pretty much.
ignoring all of the clues that they gave them
Pretty much.
and focusing instead on like the lapel of a shopkeeper that happens to have a strangely blue color on it, even though the DM was just saying that just to give it some flavor. It's like the merchant
Do you
has a
remember the beginning of Prey, Devin, where there's kind of the big reveal, you're in the room, and then you realize that it's not actually what you thought it was?
No, I don't actually.
Really?
Sorry.
You start the game and it's like you seems like you're a test subject on Earth.
Oh, and yeah, and then you're actually on the spaceship.
Right. And to do that, you have to. There are clues around. To do that, you ultimately have to break one of the glass mirrors that are around that project, you know, the false world. Looking glass, it's called.
Okay.
Well, you
Yeah.
did that. If you got past that part, you did. There are a few ways to do it. A few different windows you can break. One of them is that big like picture window in your apartment. But when we were playtesting it early on, it was excruciating to watch people spend hours not figuring out how to get out of the very first area, like the very first room that you wake up in, because they don't figure out to need to hit the glass, swing at the glass with something. Basically, all you have is a wrench that you can swing at things and like nothing else, so it's your only option. Look at this is really impressive, Devin.
Thank
Wow.
you.
I'm
Still not
pretty. I don't
successful.
think you're supposed to do this, but it's impressive.
Yeah, you know what? It's a decent workaround for what we're dealing with here.
Yeah.
I wonder in the time you're taking to build this tower, we probably, could have found the right way. But I applaud your ingenuity.
Yeah, this is cool.
I did it my way.
It had to be you.
All right, I don't think this is gonna work. I'm gonna see what happens if I try to put this right here. Oh. So stable.
Oh, come on, do it. Don't know.
Oh. Oh, but on the goods, on the
If you get that one up
upside.
there, that should be enough.
Yeah, all right, we'll try
Get up
this.
there.
All right,
You can
all right,
do
we
it.
got on the first box. We're on the second.
You can do it.
We're on the tire.
Oh,
Oh. Okay.
Devin, come on. This is. Oh,
You
it's
can
not
do it.
being.
Go.
Stop being fat. Oh, God.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Oh.
Heartbreak.
There's no way there's an invisible wall there.
Maybe they have to go up on a different spot or something.
I think you probably do. I don't think you're intended to go that way. But that shouldn't stop you from trying.
I know.
Over and over.
It's great to watch you try.
Mm-hmm. As Matt Mercer likes to say, you can certainly try. Now, a normal human should be able to jump, right? From the top of that
Yeah.
box?
Yeah, come on.
Especially we're like 7 feet tall, remember? So we should have no problem. Let's move this over a bit. And get what is happening below me. Okay, whatever. You know, I'm fully expecting just another train to hit me from behind somehow. What are you doing, car? Okay, all right, we made it. Oh. What is? I don't even understand why I'm going up and down.
Yeah, it's the
Oh,
the physics trying to resolve itself.
oh no.
It's pretty great.
Well, I think it's obvious that's not the solution.
Yeah.
Let's check out our options. We have a limited amount of things we can do.
What about yeah, can you get up on no you tried to get up on that truck already.
Yeah, I did. Let's try again. Nope.
Mm. Wait, what about there? What about that Oh no, that's not close enough.
Yeah, I'm afraid not. So over here, where I was King Turtle. Oh. Here we go. We just go over here. We just walk over here.
Jesus H.
No, Mr. and Mrs. Barrel, you had such good lives. What the barrel? Okay, barrels are immune.
I like this creature design. That's really cool.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, see, these
Because
guys make. What's
Go
that?
ahead. No, go ahead.
Yeah, these guys make me think of if you run into cloakers in D&D, the dudes that like hang out on ceilings.
Oh yeah.
There you go, guys. I got something tasty for you.
Why is there a red thing blinking in the bottom left? Oh.
Yeah, that's my health. It's not happy right now. Ooh. Ah!
Yeah, you did it.
Oh man, these guys are leaking like a postpartum woman.
I was gonna say it looked a bit like a prolapsed butthole.
Well, that's part of it too. I was discussing with my friend who has seen not as many as my dad has, of course, but a fair amount of women give birth, and he said it's the 100% poop rate.
Yeah.
What he's seen.
Yeah.
Sounds magical.
Yeah. Doesn't it just sound like something you want to do as soon as possible?
Yeah.
I mean, I do like pooping.
Ugh.
Ooh. Maybe this is not the way it's supposed to go. Maybe it is. Nope, can't go there, can't go there. Nope, nope. Man, these guys are mean. Yeah, this is the way. Okay, right, I gotta go over this way. This is the way I came from. This is not the way I came from, rather. That's what I mean. Yeah, and apparently,
pretty cool.
What's that?
I like the bullet trails in the water.
Yeah, ditto. Probably not as much as you because you know you're a designer, a game designer, and programmer.
I think anyone can appreciate that.
Man, I'm a fast jumper.
These sewer pipes look like every time you go into one, I'm like, it just looks like that's where they shot all the James Bond intros. You know what I mean? Because of the swirly thing they got going on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I didn't even pick up on that.
Next time you walk into one, Ben and I are gonna go. Dun, 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 dun.
Please make it exactly like that.
It's going to be.
Yeah, but back to leaking women. There was one of Greg's friends, or no, sorry. This is my friend Greg was telling me about it's actually a stand-up routine. That's funny how my brain was like, yeah, a friend. It's like, no, this is a stand-up routine that I've actually never seen, but it does exist. I'm sure I'll be fine if I was killed by this helicopter. But it was a stand-up routine about how she gave birth, and her friends who had been through this before they told her to be sure to steal extra diapers from the hospital. She said, "Oh no, we got plenty of diapers for the baby." And like, they're not for the baby. Oh. Just gonna hide in here. Oh, I'm being my cover. I don't like the sound of that. Aye! I turn a little Mexican whenever I get in distress. I turn into a mariachi. It's a trait that helped my ancestors survive tiger attacks. I mean, have you guys ever seen a mariachi get torn apart by a tiger?
No, not that particular scenario.
Well, there you go.
I didn't know that those two things went together. Mariachis. They often irritate tigers.
Well, no, because I mean, obviously.
They know not to.
Exactly. Yeah. Tiger's not gonna fuck with a mariachi. I think it's something about the frequency of the calls. it interferes with their tiger sense. 'Cause that's something tigers have. Okay, let's push this right down here. I kind of feel sorry for these guys. They're just like part of the ecology, you know? They're just like sitting around trying to get prey.
Yeah.
Some jerk just feeds them exploding barrel and they get all leaky. Oh, there are more down there. Oh, hey, lucky us. Go forth, brave barrel. Sacrifice for your god. Oh, that one's a little preemptive, I'm afraid. And maybe out. Alright, well, here we go. Gotta do this the hard way. Yeah, yeah. No.
So Devin, are you enjoying this? I'm enjoying watching it.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I thought this floor was a lot more slippery. I can take my time. In fact, I'm just gonna avoid these guys. They can keep culling the sewer population. You guys see any rats in here? Because I don't.
Not a one.
I kind of feel like maybe I'm like the Barnacle version of I Am Legend. Barnacles talk about me in hushed tones. Nope.
Oh man.
You guys are gonna try to tongue me.
Oh.
No tongue, thank you. Nope.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, indeed.
Dramatic.
Ah, this helicopter's so dramatic. Jeez.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of tongues, I think it's interesting how plenty of people, including myself, like enjoy giving oral sex. You know, it's like it's not like you want to scratch in your back. And like when I massage someone, like it's kind of fulfilling in a way, but not in the same way. And I've met plenty of ladies who say they enjoy giving oral sex too, and to me it just seems like work. But I mean if I were on that side of it, I mean, like for me, I guess I'm used to ladies equipment, but just like watching women give oral sex, it's like, man, that looks like work. I mean, you know.
I mean,
It is work. I think it's something that expends calories.
yeah, yeah. I mean,
I'm really I'm really
it's-
trying to sell this oral sex workout to women and it's just not working.
the shake
saying
weight got
one's
pretty
easier
close,
than the other?
but
One is more or less work than the other.
Yeah, I would say objectively, at least from what most men require and what most women require, because you know, if you're going to do something like clitoral and G-spot stimulation, even that, like you've got your, oh hey guy, I imagine. By the way, I imagine Gordon and my voice and y'all's voices coming out of Gordon, like while he's running around. So I just imagine Gordon talking to himself about hitting the G-spot and stimulating clitoris as he knocks this down and walks into this room with this guy sitting there.
this dude is crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, like even with that, like the motions are much smaller, like in, you know, geometric distances that your muscles have to travel, and you don't have to do it as hard. You know, if you are, I think, jacking off your lady as hard as she would jack you off, you're probably not giving her a good time.
I will confirm that. Don't want there to be any confusion about that.
But you know, that being said, of course, they're all kinds of different people who have different thresholds for sensitivity, and I feel like I've definitely run the gamut with the gals I've dated. Some like just want me to fucking go at it, like I'm trying to DJ with a really rusty table, and whereas other ones are just like, you know, like just touching is enough, or even like breathing on it. So it's like It's crazy. Like there's such a wide range of
Please tell
sensitivities.
please tell me when you're in a new situation, you just gauge it and you're upfront about it. You're like, hey, before I take the Love Boat to Tuna Town, are you on the spectrum here? Are we talking Rusty DJ or just
What, Rusty DJ or Jizz in my pants? Maybe.
yeah, like what, where are you? Yeah, are you one of those Rusty DJ gals?
That's
Like,
amazing.
what?
Yeah, I really do like that phrase now. Thanks for pointing that out. So what's the other end of the spectrum though? Like maybe
I don't know, like, because I like you're like you could just breathe on it. You're like
Look at it.
ugh,
Oh,
breezy
man.
breezy
Look
Betty
at it.
maybe?
Yeah, like feather clit or something. But
Feather
it's not. I want to keep the analogy intact though. Rusty
Yeah.
DJ or
Feather
yeah, like
Clit
what,
sounds like a
French
really lame
cleaning lady.
superhero.
it does. I mean, what's something you touch super lightly with maximum effect? Like,
Well, right now it feels like the mouse sensitivity in this game, but I don't think anyone's gonna get it if I say. So, are you more like a Rusty DJ or like a Gordon Freeman?
yeah, or like Half-Life mouse.
Hot.
Like,
Something
what?
hot.
Yeah.
You
Oh yeah.
touch it barely and then pull it up.
Yes, like or like a tea kettle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you a Rusty DJ or a tea kettle? She'd be like, what the fuck?
Oh man, what if unbeknownst to you, you like you hooked up with a hood gal and the tea kettles and the Rusty DJs are two feuding gangs,
Oh God.
and then they just stop and look at you and be like, "What are you? Who you with, bro?"
Is yeah, what's the male equivalent of that? Like if a woman asks you guys like, okay, so where are you on the spectrum? Are you like you know, I guess
I imagine for some, I don't know why, but what came to mind is a leather sock for like really not sensitive. Like you just
Leather
yank
sock.
on it and
Are you
there's
a leather
Is that a
sock
thing?
or
Or leather
a
sock?
scared eel?
or a what?
I was thinking scared eel, but that
A
doesn't work.
scared eel. I think eels are probably scared by default.
Yeah.
Maybe like a ticklish eel.
Yeah, ticklish eel. That's kind of cute. But nobody
Ooh.
wants their wiener to be cute. I get that.
Or a cream-filled sausage casing. Because
Oh,
it seems like that would be very, you just
Just
mess
sounds
with it a little bit and you'll get results in no time.
results in no time. Oh my God. Oh, you could go with like, are we talking USPS or Amazon Prime? Like how quickly,
Okay, I like
yeah,
that.
like how quickly
I just sent that guy like
Are you
7
getting
times
there?
right in the dick. Sorry, guy.
well,
Let me
that
go
guy
all
will
mailman
never
on you.
answer our question. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, he could have been either one. We'll never know. Poor old Dickless Joe. I mean, they could all be dickless for all we know.
Yeah.
And I cannot. Why do you? So maybe you can answer this question, Ben. Why do game designers put these little teases that make it look like you can get up? You can't.
Yeah.
Answer for every single game developer.
So a lot of time it's meant, if it's decorative, it's meant to promote the illusion of space, that there's something larger on the other side. But yes, when they position it such that it looks like you can almost get there, it can be frustrating.
Well, thanks for speaking for your people.
Yeah, a lot of times, like you'll even see it in Doom.
Mm.
Actually, in Doom, I forget which level it is. You look out. If you look out of the window, there's like this huge world out there, and you can actually get to part of it to get a power up. You can see the power up out there from the beginning of the level, and then later on in the level, if you're clever, you can find a way to get it. That's actually cool.
Yeah, I do like that. It's really nice when games give you something to reach for, like even if it's like I guess that's one of the great things about Skyrim and games like that, where if you see a mountain in the distance and you can actually go climb it at some point. That's cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like this area is a bit of a dead end.
The other option is that when they blocked out the level that was supposed to be another pathway that you could follow, but they got towards the end of development and they're like, oh shit, just make a invisible blocking wall there.
Come on, guys.
Nice.
There we go.
Get a lot of mileage out of exploding environmental hazards.
Yeah, I feel like they're well placed in this game.
Yep.
I got an assault rifle.
Right.
You know, I wonder. I wonder. Oh.
Oh my God. Well, that.
That's new.
Oh.
I was about to make an assault and battery joke, but it was startled out of me by this guy.
Holy shit. Oh, Randy Tuna, what did they do? That was terrifying.
Do you find, Jolene, being like an attractive woman that you get harassed by homeless people more often than like the average, attractive or unattractive dude?
Wait, so do I get harassed by homeless people more? That's what you're asking?
Yeah.
It used to be that way. I mean, man,
until I started carrying around the head of Randy Tuna.
Right, yeah, this is what happens, motherfuckers. No, it definitely depends on. I can minimize it by dressing a certain way and just like with masks on now and stuff, and just wearing baggy clothes and shit. It really, really helps. But man,
imagine it would help to wear shit.
Yeah. But if wearing a pair of heels, even if it's just like pants and a blazer.
Oh, really?
An invitation.
Yeah.
What kind of things do you get? Like cat calls or?
Yeah, it's usually all the same kind of like, some homeless people are like, excuse me, ma'am, but the ones that it's going to go south is when they start with like, hey, baby. What the fuck? You sound like an NPC right now,
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're like, hey, like, hey, lady, anything like that. It's like, hey, some chick related pronoun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They ever use any like old fashioned words like, hey, you dame?
You look like a real classy broad.
Yeah.
Listen up, broad. Yeah.
There was the Starbucks ones are always the weirdest. I have no idea why. Oh God, don't let it happen.
Starbucks ones. You mean like in Starbucks or outside of Starbucks?
In Starbucks. They're always in. I don't know why, because homeless people go in there to use the bathroom, and they've gotten smart. Starbucks has. They put codes on the bathroom doors now, but.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, in LA, it's just become over time more and more a game of like who's just a hipster and who's actually homeless. Like you can't really tell. There's usually like a crazy look in the eye that'll give it away, but even that sometimes you're like, I don't know, and I don't want to be a dick, but people come to you in Starbucks, they'll be like, this guy goes, oh man, he started like that. He just goes, oh man. It's like, what? And he goes, they just don't have classy ladies like this around here anymore, or like around these parts anymore. They don't have classy ladies around these parts anymore. I was like, in Starbucks? What? What are you talking about? They just
Starbucks, even the homeless people think Starbucks has gone really downhill.
Exactly. Yes, it's just like the structure of the statement just doesn't make sense. The weirdest one I ever got, though, also in a Starbucks, was a guy behind me goes, hey, so already, we're in bad territory. He goes, hey, I turned around and he goes, you got eyes like my friend's dog's eyes. And I don't know how to respond to that.
Yeah.
I just said, okay.
Yeah.
At least he wasn't like, you've got an ass like my friend's dog's ass. And I love my friend's dog's ass.
I know, I was like, I don't know, man, that's a Russian nesting doll of like weird shit that's going on in your brain. Saying it in a really weird voice. I don't know. I mean, Boom, how would you respond if a woman said that to you?
You've
got eyes like my friend's dog's eyes.
I think I'd probably say something like, "Oh yeah."
Oh yeah.
See what comes next. I'm kind of open to it still. We'll see. See where this goes.
That
It's
sounds
not
like
necessarily a deal breaker.
Oh yeah.
sounds like an instigation. Like oh yeah. I like you you'd kind of roll up your sleeves. You want to say
Yeah.
you want to say that again?
That's what would come to my mind. I think.
See, interactions like that do play out in my head sometimes exactly like they would in a video game with a little prompt box being like, here are the possible responses to this weird shit that's just been said to you, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It's different though. As a woman, I think you have to be a little bit more careful. Maybe you feel like you have to be a little bit more careful. I mean, you don't want to do anything that invites like further interaction, really.
It's
just
true.
kind of want it to stop, right?
You do, and yeah, there's so many times where you basically just try not to take up very much space, and you're like, maybe if I'm just like quiet and inoffensive, this will pass sooner. But I have this thing. I truly think women get over the age of like 33, 35, and I don't know. I've become much less concerned with safety, especially if you're in public and there are a bunch of eyes. Like I might have told you guys about the one homeless guy that grabbed my arm, and this is not me, very atypical response, but he just happened to do it when I was really hungry. But he grabbed my arm, and I turned around and yanked it away, and I just go, "I'll fucking kill you!" Like.
That's amazing.
Oh, it was so. I mean, afterwards it was embarrassing.
You hear that, guys out there? Don't grab a woman's arm when
work.
they're hungry. Even if you're like their boyfriend, don't do it because you might get the same response.
God.
No, go ahead.
Yeah.
So what did he do? Did he back off?
He actually did, was the thing, because I think it was so shocking. But he goes, okay, God, calm down. You know, so like what he did was reasonable or something.
I know, right?
Oh.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So
I'll fucking kill you.
Nothing like that has happened before or since, but it was in one of the busiest intersections of Hollywood. So it's just like, what are you gonna do, man? Like fucking stab me? Go right ahead. You know, I don't care. I need a fucking cheeseburger. You're just in the way. And just the audacity it takes to make physical contact with a complete stranger when you're that, it's just like, no.
Yeah, exactly. That's amazing.
I thought this. That's fine. That situation can just work itself out.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You just close that drone in the fence.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it won't find its way out. Oh, this is nice. You know, so 2 hours have passed. So this might be a good time to end it while I'm sitting alone in the dark, contemplating my life.
Okay. No, this was good. I'm glad we ended up on Half-Life 2 then.
Yeah, I think we learned a lot. Learned a lot about what's appropriate to say to women.
We did.
The range of sensitivities that exist for both wieners and beans.
Yeah, we were working on a good spectrum of expression there. Well,
yeah, and we also talked a little bit about the game we're playing.
Yeah.
So, do you guys want to tentatively plan for the Breen screening, a Breening, shall we say?
Yeah, I like the idea of a Breening. Well, we also learned that it wouldn't be a deal breaker for Ben to be compared to a dog's eyes in Stardust. No, I say I like it.
Rumble Room. I learned about the word Rumble Room. I didn't learn.
We all did. Yeah.
Sounds like a good title.
Rumpus Room.
Good episode title. A Rumpus Room. Yeah. Sorry, not Rumble Room. Rumpus Room. Even better.
Well.
What is it?
Well, fill time. I need some time. Give me like a minute and a half.
Oh, Devin, gotta download the game. Then I don't have OBS.
Face just got huge.
Yeah. Oh no, it's terrifying. This guy is really creepy.
It is.
It is. Okay, well, Devin saw it. The joke's
real
over.
Pervert.
He's getting he looks like,
All right,
such a pervert.
This is what I'm talking about.
Oh, hold on.
See, this is what I imagined was in the guy's mind when he said that. Like I imagine your
Oh.
face looking
Oh,
like
I've seen that picture. What the fuck, Devin?
Yeah, what is it?
It was disturbing when I saw it with no context.
And see, I
From
imagine
Devin.
him looking at Jolene and seeing that image in the bottom right.
That's worse. That's so much worse than it just looking like a dog.
Yeah.
Why is it doing like romantic leg too? And the guy, oh God. This is very bad. This is exactly what he saw. Oh.
Oh, beautiful. It's just beautiful. All right. And here we are back in reality. It's me again. Wait. Now it's me again.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm glad that we all could learn something today. And
Yeah.
should we do a thing to stop the recording?
Yeah, what's our sign off? We talked about what we learned, what we're gonna do next time.
And maybe like a snappy phrase, like, and this is the part where my brain's supposed to come up with a snappy phrase. Always feed barrels to your barnacles.
I still like
that's
don't
pretty
fuck
good.
explosive barrels.
Don't
Learned
fuck
that from this
explosive
game,
barrels.
too.
Yeah. That's
Oh, we
pretty
forgot
good.
that lesson. That's an important one to remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you learned that the hard way today.
All right.
There's so much sympathy in your voice, Ben. That was beautiful. Yeah, buddy, you learned that the hard way.
Now you know.
And scene.
Awesome.